Hey guys, EMBraunies here, and today is gonna be the first Storytime Saturday with EMBraunies. Holy shit, that's a mouthful. Okay, so today I'm gonna tell you about the time I got caught by the police at the age of 10. So, a little background story of where I'm from. We have this little thing called block shopping. For those of you who already know what it is, I did not do that, okay? But essentially, what it is where people go around the apartment blocks, see what people have left outside, just to take anything from shoes to clothes, even bicycles. I was afraid of stealing, okay? I would never dare to do such a thing. I once accidentally took 2 pens from a bookshop and only paid for one. I felt so guilty. I was crying at home. I was so afraid I would get caught by the police and that they would come to my house and find me. Nonetheless, I was a douche pretty much from the moment I was born. So, my friends and I thought it would be funny to go around messing with other people's stuff at their apartments. So, around 5 or so of us decided to visit one of these apartment blocks and somewhat wreck people's stuff. I know, douchey. So, some people would have statues outside their house and move them to the front of their open doorways when they're not looking. If we had to run out of there, they would have a hard time chasing us. We'd then take their slippers and throw it into their house as far as we could, and then run away if people started chasing us. So, some people even had fish tanks. No fish inside, no worries. And we'd take their slippers or shoes and put it in their fish tanks. And it still had water inside. And we'd just watch it float to the bottom. And then we'd throw their slippers and shoes into the house. So, and well, we were not the brightest of kids. So after people would somewhat catch us, they would see us, they would try to chase after us. And we'd run into the elevator and take it to the next level to continue our spree of chaos onto other floors. The next ingenious thing that we decided to do was hit every single floor that we could. Not in a random order or anything, but in descending sequence. I know, I was a stupid child, and I still am. So, as we were making our way down, some mothers living in the apartments actually caught on to our scheme and decided to take the stairs and wait 1 floor below us, and then trapping us in the elevator and grabbing us by the arms. They caught 2 of us. They held us till we got to the 1st floor, and then they proceeded to yell at us, scream, get angry, everything that you could think of. Then they decided to call the cops. So, we didn't know if it was fear, stupidity, or what, but we didn't even try to run, fight back, or anything. We just stood there waiting. So after what felt like an hour of waiting nervously under the apartment block, in reality when I think about it, it must have only been 15 minutes. But they told us if the cops didn't make it in the next 5 minutes, they'll let us off scot-free. Yes! But as most of you have seen this title already, that didn't happen. So just as they were gonna let us go free, at the last minute, the cops came. About two officers came and took us into a corner, and the 5 of us just started bawling our eyes out, thinking we were going to be sent to like a home for juvenile children, as they took our student IDs and proceeded to call our parents. That night, when I got home, lucky for me, they had only called my dad, and he wasn't home at the time. So I quickly brushed my teeth and went to sleep. As I lay there sleeping in the middle of the night, it just began to get cold. No idea why, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, BAM! My dad had pulled down my blanket sheets and hit me so hard like I never felt before. And he starts yelling at me in his thick German accent, barely understanding half of what he said. And then he just goes to bed after he's done. Very next morning, he never spoke of it ever again. Hey guys, so that was first Storytime Saturday with EMBraunies. I know I may have sucked, but like I said before, don't just comment I sucked, tell me how I sucked. Tell me what I can do better, tell me what you liked, and if you want,